So again, we're looking at radical functions that have been transformed, shifted, stretched, reflected. Although this time I have not given you the original graph, I've just given you the final transformed graph. What we know is to deal with stretches that the original graph would have points at 0, 0, and 1, 1. We don't have that. We do have a point at 0, 0, which tells us immediately that there were no shifts in this graph. It is in the same starting position. All we have is a stretch. Now, the way that I've illustrated the points, we have a vertical stretch, and it's specifically a vertical stretch by a factor of 2. Because our second point has gone from a height of 1 to a height of 2, take 1 multiplied by 2, we get 2. So, again, I'll just put the generic equation up here in the middle. No shifts makes this pretty easy. Just the vertical stretch, that's A. So this equation would be y equals 2 square root of x. Just like that, it would be done. Second graph, not quite as easy because we can see our starting point is not at 0, 0. We clearly have a shift involved, 2 shifts actually. But we still look from 0, 0 to 1, 1 as our standard. Our new graph has this beginning point here, but the second point is not only is it down, it's also to the left. So normally we go up and to the right, now we're going down and to the left. So not only do we have a vertical reflection to make this point go down, we also have a horizontal reflection to make this point go to the left. Dealing with the stretches, if we look at the vertical, there's no longer a 1 unit gap vertically between those points. There's a 4 unit gap. So we have a vertical stretch by a factor of 4. Horizontally between those 2 points, we still have a gap of 1, so there is no horizontal stretch going on here. Dealing with our shifts, really all we need to look at is our starting points. Those are the constant points in both of these graphs, so we'll deal with those for the shifts. We have a shift to the right by 4. Let's put that right here. And we have a shift up by 5. So this is quite easily the most complicated out of all the transformations. We have multiple transformations going on. We still need to fill these into the equation, do it piece by piece. Y equals. A would deal with our vertical stretches and reflections. We have both. Vertical reflection gives us a negative. Vertical stretch gives us a 4. We have square root. Next piece is B. Those are horizontal stretches and reflections. We have a horizontal reflection, so that would give us a negative. X minus C, that's our horizontal shift. We're shifting to the right 4. So x minus 4. And D, our vertical shift, up 5 plus 5.